Now, there are some people who want to support me, but they don't want to come up. Okay, I appreciate, especially the one who take it in a healthy way. Okay, and I love those people because working in such environment, it is a good thing. Okay, now what I was saying, I was about to go and see that wall painted, and I was waiting for the student to come so that in front of him I can get the picture and tell him to hold my camera so that I can describe whatever I was thinking. Okay, and there are people who also watches and does not want me to succeed, but these people always appreciate means in that way that I should do more better. Okay, and do more of my good steps. Okay, and the first thing is that when I have done no when I was on going completing my e-commerce site, that time like people I used to call hardly 10 people that time because I was very focused, and I didn't get time to interact with local people, and I didn't know what was happening. Okay, so the next thing happened is there were good hard working corporate people were shifting in this nearby my flat. Okay, so they were corporate people. They used to go like morning 8 o'clock and come evening 9 o'clock. Okay, and I have no idea about that. So what I did before, just 5 days before or 7 days before, when I was completing, and it was an ongoing e-commerce site process, so it also takes time to think and what you need to put, how changes have to be done. Okay, so I was thinking for that, and then suddenly I mastered I don't say mastered, I was learning the cooking skills and all, and I used to put on YouTube, and I got a good views, and then I was like, why not I put a board and let's see how it works. Okay, and that time it was 8 months of my baby. Okay, I got this idea, and I one of my friend bring me that board because I told him to bring. Okay, and he was there like, okay, I'll bring it, you don't worry, you work for this site and all. And then I was like, okay, there is a good friend who do the work, whom I want this thing. Okay, get me this, and he can get me. Okay, that time we had a very healthy relation, and healthy relation in the sense like calling friend and that kind of relation. Okay, he used to come with a dog, and we used to talk, and this kind of relation. So what I did, I first got an idea of putting it on field. Okay, like going out of the city and doing these things. I wrote about the menu and all. Okay, this can work, I will put these kind of thing because what I can handle. Okay, I can't rely on people over here because of my experience. Okay, and I don't want to rely like recently I give you one of the example, and after this thing. So what I did, I just put the board, and I try to register on the government site with the license wala thing, and then my phone is lost and I forget, and then again I tried, and then this thing happened. Okay, now what I put the things which the kind of menus, means the kind of items, or you can say the kind of food item I want to put, and I put it like waffle making, vada pav, and misal pav, and lassi, and coffee, and like just for healthy snacks, because at 4 or 5 o'clock I feel like I need a refreshment, and also I put it because that was my winter craving. Okay, that time I really want to have that kind of craving, so I put it on the board, and I just outside the flat in my zone, in that C sector, I put the board. Okay, what happened within 4 days, it was like all of a sudden there was an order ki, okay ma'am, you make it. I'm like, yes, within half an hour I can cook, and it was a good response, and I loved it. Okay, so that time I was very careful about ki we need to get the experience detail, we need to have a system detail, we need to get a reviews, because this is on system work. Okay, So what I did, I took I do the online transactions, and first thing I did that, and the second thing, I make sure it is on the system. Okay, that's what I want to tell my viewers, that wherever you start on doing your own thing, you need to be careful to have your own financial statement, first thing, and the second, you should be aware that who all those people are around you who doesn't want you to succeed. Okay, because those intentions can put you in a trouble at any time. Okay, so whenever you are in a different zone or different kind of colony, make sure that you have your financial statement and you are sure about that you worked over there. Okay, because when there is a report or there kind of inquiry comes now, so these kind of statement works. Okay, because they can make up another story, because women need to prove. Okay, in every step they need to prove. So especially women, I'm telling you, whenever you are alone in any zone, get that financial statement and put it on the system, so whenever reports come or inquiry comes, you are sure about that you have contributed in that way. Okay, so that means you took the time out. Okay, you have experienced it, and then you are putting it into the license system. You are not just going and asking for the license. We are not like that, right? So when I put the board, and it was after 4 days, I got first this thing order, and it was a good feedback. Though I didn't ask him, he himself told me. Then I was like, okay, that was good. Then I made those brownies, and in this colony there is one franchisee is there, or is some a person is owning his own this thing company, that is Burger Express. Okay, so I used to call him and I used to ask, hey, I make brownies and all, will you sell in your this zone? Then he's like, okay, bring me one of the sample, I will taste it, and then I will try it. I was like, okay. Then he told me it is very soggy, and it is not like the taste I want, and this and that. Then I was like, okay, I will improve. Okay, the next I went to the Chhagan Gopal, and I asked him that I made my kind of brownies, you want to sell it or not? Then he told me, madam, we already have the stuff right now, we'll inform you soon. Okay, he was very polite, and he responded me in a positive manner, and that time my confidence just boost up. Okay, and जब मेरा confidence बढ़ गया था उस time पे, and another order I got of vada pav. Okay, and again this time what I did was, I took a financial statement and I put he himself on the WhatsApp. He said, yes, it is good and this and that. So that is in the system itself. Ki, the feedback is in the system that you are doing the work. Okay, so that time also you don't have to worry what is people are making stories, this and that. So you don't have to worry about that. Then again the next thing I did, that I didn't remove my board from my flat. Okay, I put the board outside the board. I used to change the date. Okay, so that time also I got the distractions and all these kind of thing. Okay, so what the people who does not want me to succeed, what they did, they told one of the neighbor, like over here, the one of the neighbor to give me the permanent marker. Okay, it was 9 o'clock in the night, and I was like, I need a marker to change the date because I might forget and this and that. So I asked him. He was like, yes, I have the marker, you can ask me from. Okay, then I put the date of 7th July, and it was 2024, and it was permanent marker. I didn't know, and I just put outside my flat, and I left it. Then I was like, okay, it was not erasable and all. Then I was like, okay, I don't have to remove my board. Okay, because the menu item is the same. Okay, and so I put it over there, and it was an ongoing process. Okay, so it also included in my experiences also, and people gave me good feedback. कि okay, and they asked me about the recipes around and surround, people who gonna stay nearby me. My neighbors gonna ask me, okay, how you had made this, and means that kind of stories happened, okay. And even one of the two one of the two person in our society, he also does the stock market thing, share market thing. I didn't remember the name, I don't know the name, but I remember the face. He does the share market wala thing. I also informed him that I am doing food item business. If anybody want to order, then they can, you know, order before half an hour or 1 hour thing. Okay, that was the case. And then it adds to my experience, and I got time for e-commerce also, and this is also like a good experience I owned up. And after that, when people came to know, okay, it works like that, then why not we can go for it. So it was a good thing. And wow, I was talking about e-commerce thing, right? So when because my main focus was e-commerce, okay, it was not entrepreneurship. And as I was moving ahead, but there was many misunderstanding created, people manipulated the things, stories recreated. And you know, like, tell me one thing, just tell me one thing, a single human can work 100 times differently according to the perception of those 100 people at the same time. Is it possible? Like, tell me, is it possible in any manner? I don't think so it is possible. So I choose to be a human being. So my focus is only e-commerce business. And so you have to be sure about that, how you need to get that done. So this work is my part time, I can say. This is just a small step towards my goal. Okay, I told you about steps, right? One step you need to complete, then you need to complete second step, then third step. You can't go directly to that step. So yes, by steps I remember the sweat coins one. I also took the screenshot of the sweat coins. I put on threads that how I keep on walking irregular steps like 10,000 steps or 12,000 steps. So this also adds to your fitness and your goal also. So you have to make sure that complete those small steps, okay, that adds to the big goal. Okay, not in a 1 day, okay, not in a 2 days, not in 1 month, not 2 months, not 1 year, not 2 year, but it will be 1 day. So these things you need to keep in mind whenever you start on your own. You need to done first basic things, okay. Second, be beautiful. Third, be focused. And the fourth, set your goals. In goals you have small steps and criteria, and that's what I call layout, layout.